place is a rumor 30 fathoms old. Blue gives up its kingdom, black assumes a code. Follow the last sunbeam till it thins into a thread. Past the line where divers turn and prayers are said. A gate stands in the current, older than the coast. Crimson once, now shadow, honored by a ghost. Kelp ropes for its banners, pearl dust for a crown. Everything the storms took, I keep it further down. Ships that bragged in harbors, bells that rang too proud. Silk is very patient, silk becomes their shroud. You have heard the stories, half of them are true. The half about the treasure, not the half that makes it through. Down where the sun files no claim, water owns the silence, water knows my name. Feel the weight give and let it pull you through. The deep looked up first, now it calls for you. There is a village under that the mainland cannot mourn. Roof beams dressed in starfish gods, a shell and horn. A shrine bell in the plaza drawn but not asleep. The current turns it slowly, tolling for the deep. Streets where no one hurries, gardens made of glow. Little lights that hunt by promising to show. I walk them like an empress, hem of night for silk. Cord of eels and angler queens, throne of ancient silk. Every gate is open, every door is mine. Locks do not survive here, neither does the time. Come and see the plaza, come and hear the toll. Depth is just a doorway, pressure takes the toll. Down where the sun files no claim, water owns the silence, water knows my name. Feel the weight give and let it pull you through. The deep looked up first, now he calls for you. Be the preacher. 10 more fathoms, hold your breath. The floor of the world comes next. Pressure is not cruelty, pressure is a scale. Everything dishonest folds and tells its tale. Hulls confess their rot, here gold confesses greed. What survives the squeezing is the only thing I need. They come for sunken cargo with their lamps and iron thread. Maps drawn in the taverns by the ones who never said how quiet it gets down here, how the dark begins to lean, how 30 meters later there is no more in between. Some I send back, gasping with the story and a scar. Living advertisements for how merciful we are. Some the village wanted and the village gets its way. New names for the plaza, new bells to sway. Do not call it drowning, drowning is for those who fight. Call it being chosen by the opposite of light. The gate is always open, crimson turn to shade. Everything sinks eventually, why be afraid? Down where the sun files no claim, water owns the silence, water knows my name. Feel the weight give and let it pull you through. The deep looked up first, now it calls for you. Still holding your breath, you can let it go now. Time. How far is far? Every vessel has a rope with a stone tied to the end. Knots at every fathom, an arithmetic of dread. They lower it and count it 20, 34. Somewhere under 60 they stop trusting the floor. Charts go pale and empty where my province starts. Map makers draw monsters when their honesty departs. Every knot they counted is a step they will not take. 60 is for merchants, 80 for the brave. Past the final marker there is nothing left to read. The rope becomes a prayer, the stone becomes a seed. Cut it, let it travel, let it finish what they fear. It lands inside my garden, I collect the souvenirs. How far down? Count with me. runs out, stone runs free. The rest of the way down is only me. Is only me. First to leave is crimson 10 fathoms and it fades. Then the gold surrenders, then the greens and jades. 50 in the blue gives up the argument as well. Sound turns strange and heavy, a cathedral in a shell. Warmth is next to vanish, thinning like a threat by 100 fathoms. Even fear starts to forget. The body wants to panic and the body is not wrong. Bodies were not written for the verses of this song, but numbers are just fences, and fences off a sheep bypass the final mark. A century too deep below the counting has no name. Depth is not a distance here, depth is a domain. How far down? Count with me. Count with me. Every night a kingdom you will never see. Rope runs out, stone runs free. The rest of the way down is only me. Is only me. Your map sending vellum, mine begin in black. Every line you drew, there was a promise to come back. I do not chart the bottom charting me. Measure all you want to, you cannot fathom me. It was a captain once who could not leave the number blank. He sounded every evening off the same unlucky bank. 200 and a silence, the rope come back to light. The stone I kept, the question kept him up at night. He built a longer cable, he built a stronger crane. He fed my garden gravel in the sun and in the rain. One evening came a splashing softer than a stone. A braver kind of sounding, the captain went alone. I met him at the marker where the crimson used to be. Showed him 20 years of pebbles, his whole obsession free. He understood the number, then he understands it still. The bottom is not found, the bottom is a will. How far down? Count with me, count with me. Every night a kingdom you will never see. Rope runs out, stone runs free. The rest of the way down is only me. Did you keep count? Neither did I. Do you see them too? Dum-dum. Do you see them too? Past the breakwater at midnight where the nets are hung to dry. A row of little fires where no fire should survive. The elders pull their doors shut, they set the windowsill. The young ones find a rowboat, the young ones always will. Grandfather said never, but never is a dare. 10 flames on the water, dancing on the air. They do not gutter, do not smoke, do not drift with any tide. Perfect little beacons with the patience deep and wide. One or then another, the village lights grow small. The flames stay at a distance that is hardly one at all. Always one more oar stroke, always almost there. Curiosity is water, it goes everywhere. Come to the lights on the waterline. One for your longing and one for mine. Row a little closer, the night is kind. Fires underwater never burn, only shine. Only shine. I space them like a jeweler, I tend them like a bride. Cold flames on the current born from the other side. Each one is a question shaped exactly like a glow. Would you row into that? You do not know. I read the boats that follow by the rhythm of the oars. Greedy ones row, hungry dreamers row toward shores. The greedy get a lesson and the long swim in the cold. The dreamers, the dreamers I enroll. My core can use a singer, my plaza needs a guide. Somebody to marvel at the gardens I provide. The fires are an interview, the sea is my hall. The ones who row for wonder never drown at all. Come to the lights on the waterline. One for your longing and one for mine. Row a little closer, the night is kind. Fires underwater never burn, only shine. Flicker, flicker, glow. One more oar stroke, is what they say. Neither should a story that you wrote this away. Curiosity is kindling, wonder is the spark. I only tend the beacons, you supply the dark. Morning finds a rowboat turning circles on the swell. Oars crossed in orderly, no signs of struggle to tell. The village adds a warning to the warnings that they keep. A new name on the temple list, the mother does not sleep. And still the following summer when the air is thick and still, a row of little fires, a boy, a boat, a thrill. Carve it on the shrine gate, paint it on the boys. Warnings are just stories that the fearless call a noise. The brave raid them backwards, the brave push off the sand. 10 flames on the water like the fingers of a hand. Some years I take no one, I only like to blow. Some years the hand closes and the village learns to know. Come to the lights on the waterline, one for your longing and one for mine. Row a little closer, the night is kind. Fires underwater never burn, only shine. 10 little fires, count again, 9. What are you carrying? Put it down. The salvage crews arrive with their winches and their pride. Iron on their shoulders, ledgers full of tide. They strap on their ambition, they buckle on their debt, then wonder why the water wants them faster than the rest. The sea reads every cargo like a customs house. A night declares what you are holding beside your speed and flight. Greed sinks like an anchor, sudden hard and down. Grief sinks like a season, gentle all around. But empty travels like the snowfall of the deep. Slow enough to see it all, soft enough to keep. The manifest is simple and it never has a plea. Whatever you are clutching is exactly what you weigh to me. Drop the gold, drop the name, drop the crown, drop the claim. What you clutch is what you weigh. The deep keeps only what gives itself away. Drop the gold, drop the name. Drop the crown, drop the claim. Ask me what I left behind the day I chose to fall. A house above the harbor, a name they used to call. A love that needed daylight, a face I used to own. Everyone a stone, I place politely on the stone. The shore is an economy of holding end of debt. The deep is an economy of things you can forget. Each thing I surrendered bought a fathom on my throne. Poverty up there is being empty and alone. Down here it is the treasury, the mint of my estate. I am rich in nothing and nothing has no weight. So when you see me gliding where the iron divers drown, know that I am carrying the absence of a crown. Drop the gold, drop the name, drop the crown, drop the claim. What you clutch is what you weigh. The deep keeps only what gives itself away. Drop heavy, heavy, sink long. Empty, 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 sink long. Let go, sink slow. That is the only way down you can go. The warlord sent his treasure fleet to cross my quiet sky. Gold in every belly, banners riding high. A beggar monk crossed after with a bowl and nothing more. Guess which one I greeted walking upright on my floor. The fleet is still arriving, a rain of coin and beam. Mass like falling forests of dissolving in the stream. The crews held their strong boxes right until the end, loyal to the very weight that would not be their friend. The monks stayed for the season, admired every haul. Asked me what the pressure was, I said it was a call. He set his gold down, jelly on the plaza by the bell. Walked back up the darkness with the story he would tell. Nobody believed him, which is how the best truths do. He smiled at the horror lighter, then he knew two ways to my kingdom, and both of them are free. Sync with what you cannot drop, or drop it and just be. Drop the gold, drop the name, drop the crown, drop the claim. What you clutch is what you weigh. The deep keeps only what gives itself away. Drop the gold, drop the name. I can wait. Feel that? That is the ocean noticing you.
Every 10 steps downward, one more sky sits on your spine. Another atmosphere arriving patient and in line. By 100 they are stacking like the winters on a peak. By 1,000 you are wearing every ocean, so to speak. Iron starts confessing in a voice you feel not hear. A groan along the rivets, the arithmetic affair. Timber folds like paper, paper folds like breath. Breath folds into bubbles, making ladders of their death. Nothing here is violent, do not call the deep unkind. The weight is only honest and the honest are not blind. It asks a single question with its hands upon your hull. Are you what you say you are, and is your ballast full? Suiatsu, the ocean leans in 1,000 meters, resting on your skin. No wall holds, no iron winds. Bow to the deep, and the deep lets you in. Built a diving bell, a temple bell reverse. Brag that he would tour my streets, his engineers rehearsed. Bronze as thick as boasting, window small and proud. He rang it as they lowered him to entertain the crowd. At 60 he was laughing at the legends and the priests. At 90 he was quiet as the lamplight on his feast. At 120 something introduced itself politely through the seam. Water only whispered, but it whispered through his dream. The bell arrived in pieces, a flower made of bronze. Petals for my plaza, a lesson for the dawns. I planted it with honors where the visitors can see what happens to the vessels that negotiate with me. Suiatsu, the ocean leans in 1,000 meters, resting on your skin. No walls, no iron winds. Bow to the deep, and the deep lets you in. Bow, the whole sea leaning now. Crack slow, that is all you need to know. Just the water asking who came down. Answer with your titles, watch the titles drown. I answer with nothing when I made this dark my home. The empty cannot shatter, the empty holds the throne. I walk the trench floor barefoot where the batty stairs would burst, wearing all the pressure like the rope I bit it first. It is not that I am stronger, it is that I do not push. I let the ocean hold me like a bird inside a bush. The crushing is a courtesy extended to the proud, to towers and to strong rooms, to everything too loud. Come down like a challenge and the deep will match your tone. Come down like a snowflake and it carries you like foam. So build your thicker vessels, build your cleverer designs. Send them down with trumpets past the last of the lifelines. I will keep the plaza ready and the bronze flowers grown. The weight is always winning, the weight is my crown. Suiatsu, the ocean leans in 1,000 meters, resting on your skin. No walls, no iron winds. Bow to the deep, and the deep lets you in. Deeper, I thought so. Nothing stays where it sank. It travels. There is a river in the ocean that has never seen a bank. Wider than a province, older than the maps. It moves like a procession, patient in its rank, collecting what the surface drops. Between the gaps, splinters of a treasure fleet, a general's lost pride. Let a sealed encampment wood that never got replies. Anchors, bells, and figureheads, a shrine gate on its side. All of it is riding, all of it arrives. I do not chase possessions, chasing is for waves. I posted one great current like a servant at my door. It circles my dominion, faithful as the graves, and lays the world's forgettings gently on my floor. swim. I step inside the current like a queen to a palanquin. It knows my destination's better than my will. Past the fire vents and gardens, past the graveyard of the keels. The ports above are bragging of the roofs their captains keep. Their fastest clipper crawling on the ceiling of my deep. They ride on top of water, I ride inside its vein. Their weather is a gamble, my weather is a lane. The fishermen above me feel a pull they cannot place. Compass needles lean aside like bowing to my face. The black road keeps on rolling and it never posts a toll. For me that is, for others it collects them all. The river and the sea rolls on. Everything you lost is coming along. Coming along. No sail, no oar, no dawn. I ride what the world is riding on. The black road get inside. Flow, glide, everything arrives on the tide. Rivers on the land and humbled in the sea. The river and the sea ends nowhere endlessly. Round and round my kingdom like a ring upon a hand. A road that never wears out, built on nothing, never planned. This year it delivered me a warlord's favorite blade. A doll with painted patience from a festival parade. A bell from a burnt temple, coins from a lost trade. The current does not curate, it carries every grade. Some things I send back up, I am not without a heart. A fisherman's own anchor said rare is morning star. Let him tell the harbor that the sea returns its part. Faith is good for business when you own the car. So lose what you will lose and hold what you can hold. Grieve at the horizon, curse the undertow. The black road keeps its schedule through the summers and the cold. Whatever you surrender, I will see it sooner than you know. The river and the sea rolls on. Everything you lost is coming along. Coming along. No sail, no oar, no dawn. I ride what the world is riding on. Lost something. It is already on its way. The sea is very calm tonight. Too calm. The old hands know the omen when the water turns to glass. A calm that is now weather, a stillness like the mass. The helmsman stops his humming, the deck light seems to shrink. Something underneath the hull has risen to the brink. First it is a darkness wider than the bow. Then the darkness has a shoulder, then the shoulder has a brow. A head above the water, taller than the mast. Round and black and patient, come to hold you fast. No eyes that you can point to, yet you know that you are seeing. No mouth that you can swear to, yet it speaks from in between. One request for the sailor's always been the same. Hand me up a barrel and it does not ask again. Sky goes missing, sea stands tall. The night grew shoulders, the hull feels small. Do not scream and do not stall. Umibozu does not knock at all. Give it what it asks for, but give it with a hole. A ladle with no bottom, a barrel with no bowl. It will scoop the ocean with your gift until the dawn. Pouring sea on sea forever while your vessel carries on. The clever lead with stories, the proud lead with the tide. It is not a test of muscle, it is a test of pride. Sailors call it monster, the priests call it a sign. I call it my doorman, and the door is mine. It stands at my frontier where the shipping lanes run thin. spreads love, it does not deal in hatred, it only sorts the flow. Sky goes missing, sea stands tall, the night grew shoulders, the hull feels small. Do not scream and do not stall. Umibozu does not knock at all. Rise, swell, the calm was the bell. Black, tall, the sea stood up, that is all. You melt your hulls for water, for weather and for waves. Nobody built a vessel for the night to stand and gaze. Courage is for tempest, the storm is an honest foe. What rises on a dead calm, only the deep can know. The ones who fail the question come gently down to me, escorted by the silence through the layers of the sea. They join the quiet plaza where the bravest captains stay, trading tales of glass like water of the night that wore no stray. My doorman keeps no trophies, he keeps no tally sheet. He rises like a question and he settles like a feed. On some nights with no traffic, he surfaces alone and watches the moon travel like a pearl he does not own. The villages are painted in with fangs and with the grin. They have never seen him bowing when their daughter ship comes in. He spared her for a reason that the paintings never tell. She answered him with kindness and he only asked for the veil. Sky goes missing, sea stands tall, the night grew shoulders, the whole feels small. Do not scream and do not stall. Umibozu does not knock at all. Come again, he liked you. Below my king, there is a deeper door. Under the plaza, under the bells, under the oldest keel, there is a seam in the seafloor where even water kneels. No fish will follow past it, no glow has ever tried. The current stops politely like a mourner just outside. I go down without a title, I leave the crown above. Naraku does not honor rank, it only honors hush. The walls are made of stillness, older than the flood. Every step is a surrender, and surrender is enough. I have crushed the bells of warlords, I have folded iron blooms. Down here I am a student, standing quiet in the room. The trench was never conquered, was never even sought. It is the only silence that cannot be bought. Below the below, there is a hole where the water forgets to move at all. No crown down here, no name, no throne. The deepest quiet keeps its own. Above me, there is pressure. Down here, there is no weight. The dark is not a coldness, the dark is just a state. Nothing here is hunting, nothing here is fleeing. Nothing here is anything except the fact of being. I sit the way the mountains sit inside the earth, counting nothing, wanting nothing, weighing nothing's worth. The kingdom I have gathered, the fires and the roads, the doorman and the plaza and the current's heavy loads. All of it dissolves here like a snowflake on the tongue. Titles are a surface thing, and tides against the harbors, rust against the line. Down here the debate has been over since the start. The verdict is the stillness, and the stillness knows it by heart. I do not stay for seasons. The stillness is not mine. I borrow it in silence like a pilgrim at a shrine. When I rise back to the plaza, the whole dominion feels the quiet I am wearing underneath the royal seals. It is why I never hurry, why the fires never chase, why the pressure asks its question with such patience and such grace. A kingdom is allowed as even sunken ones can shout. The trench is what I rule with, the trench is what without. So when the surface wonders how the deep can be so calm, while holding every shipwreck like a coin inside a palm, tell them there is somewhere that the water does not move, and someone goes there empty and comes back with nothing to prove. Below the below, there is a hole where the water forgets to move at all. No crown down here, no name, no throne. The deepest quiet keeps its own. I did not stay long enough. Every current bent the same way tonight. I am summoned. It began at the equinox, the water changed its mind. Every current in the kingdom leaned one way. A line my doorman bowed his mountain head. The fires dim low, an invitation written in the way the waters flow. I rode the black road westward past the borders of my reign, past trenches with no names, yet through pressure like a plane, until the water thickened into something like a light. Not a sun and not a fire, the shining of the night. A hall of pearl and basalt where the first wave was designed. Pillars carved by patience, out of salt and out of time. Watatsumi, the first wave's name, older than the salt, older than the rain. I came down empty, I stand here true. Deep calls to deep, and the deep came through.
Watatsumi,
Deep came through. He asked me what I did with all the darkness I was given. I said I built a city where the sunken are forgiven. He asked about the fires that flicker on my line. I said I light them honestly, the rowing is not mine. He asked me of the pressure if I wield it like a whip. I said I only let it ask his question of each ship. He asked what I have taken, I told him of the fleets. He asked what I have given, I told him of the streets, the plaza and the bells. The monk who walked back home, the stories that the villagers had braided into poems. Watatsumi, the first wave's name, older than the salt, older than the rain. I came down empty, I stand here true. Deep calls to deep, and the deep came through.
Watatsumi,
Deep came through. For the dry, he poured one wave across my shoulders, older than the sky. Said the deep was never conquered, the deep was only known, and whoever knows it fullest, the knowing is the throne. The journey home was different, the water knew the news. Currents from the corridor no compass could refuse. My doorman rose to meet me and bow down to the brine. The coal fires on the water burning one unbroken line. The plaza rang its drown bells in a tone I never heard. I told our travels without needing to be word. Up on the surface they just say the sea was kind. That summer every net came heavy and no sailor fell behind. The old one keeps the first hole where the earliest tide was drawn. I keep everything beneath you from the dusk into the dawn. Two courts and one agreement, older now than fear. The deep looks after knowing and the knowing keeps it here. Watatsumi, the first wave's name, older than the salt, older than the rain. I came down empty, I stand here true. Deep calls to deep, and the deep came through.
surface asks what drowning is like. Wrong question, as always.
The way is not the singing. The way is what you shed. It is fathoms past the counting, past the rope, past the dread. It is tinkle fires glowing for the curious at night. It is dropping every ballast. It is traveling light. It is wearing all the pressure like a ceremony robe. It is riding the black river on its circuit of the globe. It is knowing that the doorman only rises for the proud. It is visiting the trench where even queens are not allowed. The way is not a drowning, drowning is a fight. The way is an agreement with the opposite of light. Sign it with your title, sign it with your name, then leave them at the waterline and enter what remains. No shore is my shore, no light is my light. I married the water on the far side of night. Think what you cling to, keep what runs deep. This is the way into the deep. Into the deep. Came down with nothing, which was everything I had. The dark was not a punishment, the dark was just unclad. I built where no one watches, I ruled where no one clapped. The city for the sunken on the far edge of the map. I have judged the treasure fleets and pardoned rowing boys. I have kept a monk for tea and sent him back with quiet joys. I have heard the first wave speak inside the oldest hall and carried home a crown that is no crown at all. Ask me if I miss the sun, the harbors, the wheat. Ask the pearl in the oyster if it dreams about the streets. Some belong to daylight and the ledges of the shore. Some of us were always meant for fathoms and for more. No shore is my shore, no light is my light. I married the water on the far side of night. Sink what you cling to, keep what runs deep. This is the way into the deep. Into the deep. The dark was always waiting on you. Deep, wide, the way is on the other side. To the one who hears a humming underneath the hole tonight, do not fear the pulling, fear the life of staying light. Two roads lead to my kingdom and both of them are free. Sink with what you cannot drop or drop it and just be. Bring nothing but your wonder, the fires will let you through. The doorman will not question what is honest and true. The black robe will receive you, the plaza bells will sound, and somewhere in the stillness you will notice you are found. I do not need remembering, the deeper calls itself. Every tide retells it shelf by sunken shelf. When they ask on land where all the missing wonder sleep, say nothing, only smile, that is the way into the deep. No shore is my shore, no light is my light. I married the water on the far side of night. Sink what you cling to, keep what runs deep. This is the way into the deep. Into the deep.